Hi and welcome to Trekveda. This is Nanda Rawat, and today we are going to talk about the tracks in Kashmir. Basically the Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Board, they have issued a circular. They have issued a notice to all the adventure tour operators that there are some guidelines they have issued. So I'll be discussing with you point wise. So basically now this order is to regulate the trekking activities and to safeguard the ecology, flora, fauna of the following state. Now, point one that they have told is only such tour operator as who are registered with Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Board, they are only allowed to do the commercial trekking expeditions in the state. The adventure or the travel companies who are not registered, they will not be allowed to conduct any treks or expeditions in Jammu and Kashmir. Now the second important point that you have to also focus is the maximum limit should be 75 trackers per day and 15 backpackers per day on the same route, excluding the staff like cook, guide, ponies, ponymans or the helpers. That means in one day on a particular track, if you talk about Great Lake track, then only 75 trackers can go on this track, not more than 75 track. We are not sure if they will change this number later on, because somewhere we have heard that the adventure tour operators, the travel companies, they are in discussion that this number should be increased. But as of now, as per the circular, only 75 tracker in a day of all travel tour operators. It's not per company, it's total number that 75 will go on a track, which means any adventure tour operator will be permitted to conduct only 2 tracks in a week, and each group having 15 trackers, not more than 15 trackers. Now in intending, the trackers shall apply permission 10 days prior, which means now this year onwards, if you are planning to go for a Great Lake track or if you are planning to go for a Tarsar Marsar, make sure that you book your track well in advance, because this year onwards the number has been limited, the seats are limited. Most of the travel adventure companies, they have already filled their slots, so you may not get your slots later on. Therefore, make sure that your booking is done well in advance, you get your slot booked and you go on a track, because now the number are limited. At the time of applying for the permission, the adventure tour operator tracker shall submit an undertaking to effect the campsite trail shall not be littered and no damage shall be done to the flora and fauna. So this step the state government is taking, which is highly appreciated, that they have taken this initiation, and this is appreciated by Trekveda as well, that this should be followed by all the other states as well. The permission shall be enclosed with does and don't. Now what you have to do on the track, what you should not do on the track, this will, all the listing will be there on your permission, on your permits. Now in order to check your permissions, to make sure that the goods that you have permitted that goes on a track, whatever you are taking on a track, you bring that back. That means you bring your garbage back, you do not litter there. So for this they are setting up their check post at various places, and this will be a combined check post of tourism development authorities, forest officials, wildlife and the concerned tourism officials. And as of now they are planning to set up their offices at Aru or Liderwat. Sitkari is the place where they are going to set up their check post. Naranang is the place again, and Sonmarg. So these are the places where they are going to set up their post to check the permissions and various other things. They have also limited now the wages, what the maximum weight should be carried by a porter or a ponies. So basically as of now they says that if any pony is going on a track, so the weight on pony should not exceed more than 40 kilos. There's right. So there shall be complete ban on carrying plastic bags, which we always talk about. Do not carry plastic bags or polythene bags on your track. So there is complete ban on this. So make sure you do not carry or you do not wrap your clothes or your any other items in a polythene or plastic bags, because these are not allowed on this track. Also, they says that no agencies shall be allowed to permit fixed campings. They have no permissions to any travel adventure companies for a fixed camping. So which means all the camping in these areas in Kashmir, it will be on a like running camps. You fix the camps in one place, you remove that, you go to another place. Most of the places, most of the tracks, what they do that they fix the camps and then they increase the number. So now that is not the fixed camping will not be allowed. Again, this campsite near the lakes, near the glaciers or the other places will not be allowed. So like we are sharing this notification on our website. For more detailed information, you may please check the notification that all the points are covered there. So read the notification there, and yes, book your track as soon as possible, because most of the slots are getting full and most of the companies, as I said, have already filled. We have almost of our dates filled. So make sure you do this. Do not book with any unauthorized travel company or travel adventure or whatever it is, unless they are not registered with it, Jammu and Kashmir travel authorities. So guys, be aware, travel wisely, make sure that you are in a good hands, and make sure you are traveling with a reliable travel company. Take care, stay fit, stay healthy. Thank you, and watch this notification on our website. Thank you very much, guys.